Alright. Okay. We like unmuted ourselves. Go to the other scene. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh god. We like unmuted ourselves. Go to the Okay. Uh can you check the chat if you're able to?
Yeah, I'll check the chat.
I have so many things open, so it's like
Hello, people. The chat has been checked.
okay. This move this more this way.
The short snake or the full snake? I don't know. We could do a short game, I guess. Yeah, a short game would probably be better. I have no clue.
Hold on. Okay. Sorry, messaging people.
It's fine.
Alright,
It's
so oh no, oh they changed it. So short game is 45 minutes and now full game is 60 minutes.
Oh, no wonder you were saying 90 to 120. I was like, yeah, that's probably gonna be my video, but I don't know how later. But
Cuz in the demo thing it said like 90 and then 120, but now it's different. Wow, okay.
I guess they shortened some stuff.
Seems so.
And that little dinosaur over there, the one in the corner by the little angry face.
Movie night.
It reminds me of Reptar from.
It does.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh my god. What does this say? Butts? Like at the bottom?
Or ruts. Just like
I would like to think it says butts.
Okay, butts, yeah. School prom, band, butts.
Oh, someone's commenting in the chat, hi, can I play? What is the match ID? Can you play online?
Do people want to... I didn't know people would want to join. I'm surprised now. I guess if it's okay with Yoru. Is it okay with you, Yoru?
I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I haven't introduced myself. I am Foggy.
Yeah, we didn't really go into introductions. We just kind of was like, all right, so what should we do? Yeah, so White Crow Gaming.
White Crow Gaming here.
Yeah, so we're two of the members. I'm Yoru. This is Foggy.
Yep.
Our third member, Kazu, is sick at the moment, so he won't be joining us for this stream. But when he gets better, we'll try to play this again, because this has many endings and many different like twists and turns, so it's different all the time.
Sadly, he could not make it. He was overcome by the intense sickness of playing God of War for 14 hours straight.
Yeah, he's been playing God of War like every day.
He really needs to get over his addiction.
He really needs to take like a day off though, because he's been streaming. He's been streaming it since it came out, and he's been streaming it for like almost like 4 hours.
He's supposed to be streaming with us too, and just like, nothing wrong with it, Kazuki. So don't get the wrong idea.
Yeah, because he's watching. Probably.
Yeah, don't get the wrong idea. Just.
All right.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is a multiplayer dating sim. You can play online, or like how they also have like a couch multiplayer, which is like you with other friends that are like with you. You know, you pass a controller, or you each have your own controller, that kind of thing. But yeah, you can play online.
I can play with a controller?
I mean, like the Steam controller, I'm guessing, is what it is.
Oh.
Because they have those.
Well, I'm not using Steam. Because I'm a cheapskate.
I mean, well, I actually bought the game.
Yeah, you told me about it. I was like, gosh, I don't have the money. How can I make this right? Well, sorry for all you developers out there. I'm just I still support the game, but I just didn't pay money. Don't
uh,
worry, guys. It's free advertisement.
anyways,
Yeah.
so what kind of do you want to do? So you want to do full game? It's only 60 minutes, so basically just an hour.
Okay. So, or do you want to do? Yeah, we can do.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and afraid, and unafraid, not afraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live our lives to the fullest. We were on a journey to discover who we really were.
All right. I want to be this boy. Custom name. Fuck.
Just go with Yoru.
Okay.
That's what I do with mine.
All right. I am a he.
Sure
All right.
thing.
I'll go with green.
Eh.
Custom name. Oh. GG. Good game. Yo. Good game, yo. Forget it off. Good game, yo. That's my name.
Okay.
I don't know. And we had experienced the ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember thinking 3 weeks left. And fantasized. You can read it now. I'm failing with.
Okay. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. That was a loud scream. Damien LeVay, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart.
I thought I was going to say something else.
Liam de Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
What?
And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear. Oh God, no! It was don't bring that up. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Loading.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Great. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM. We'll throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, God. Okay, so depending on what we choose, it will help in certain stats.
Yeah.
All right. You get the chance to produce a movie. It's based on... Oh, I have to choose. 2 cool guys walking away from rad explosions, and they don't look at the explosions. They don't give a fuck about the explosions. They reflect on life and love, but it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from never-ending explosions. Okay, the most influential Russian novelists of the X1X century have gone nuts. They don't remember anything about last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers Karamazov and Dostoevsky. God, I can't read. I'm sorry. Has to deliver it today. Something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somewhat relatable girl, maybe she's always stating she's a mess, and two of the super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit.
Which one? Which one?
God. I guess the second one.
Okay. Two. Same thing. I was gonna reread. The never-ending explosions, the Russian headquarters, or something about superheroes. I didn't pay attention to anything anything you picked, so I'm gonna go with the Russians.
Oh, that's what I picked. Oh, we got fun. Okay, so our fun stats went up. Okay. Which god do you pray to each night before sleeping? Praying is kind of lame. I have a group text set up with some deities. Dionysus, Bastet, Loki, coolest cat in town. Praying is for fools. I took compromising pics of a god molesting a tree. And now I blackmail him for whatever I want. A lot more effective. I think I know what god he's talking about. Forgot his name though. I pray to all kinds of gods. I have this business where people pay me to deliver their prayers every night. I even started to look for a Chinese factory to outsource the prayers. I'll pick the first one.
Sam, I don't.
What would be the most appealing in a love partner? A big horn.
Jeez.
A taste for party. Soft fur, sharp wits, kawaii eyes. A very tsundere personality.
Tsundere was the one who wants to kill you, right?
No, the tsundere, it's like they act all tough and like say they like hate you, but they do like you. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Yandere is the one I go against.
Fuck. I'm guessing these are like the traits on the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, so soft fur is the werewolf. Kawaii eyes is probably the mermaid fish lady. Taste for party is the ghost. Tsundere personality, I don't know who that would be. The horn thing is probably the demon. Sharp voice is probably the Medusa girl. I'm guessing the tsundere is probably the vampire.
Which one was the vampire?
He was the hipster.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't want to say kawaii eyes.
What was the kawaii eyes again?
I think it's the mermaid princess.
Because I can't remember.
Fuck. Bighorn. I don't know.
I'll go with the mermaid.
All right.
Okay, Sharp Wits was the vampire.
Oh. So then
Tsundere was the
Medusa?
Medusa.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
Well, you're aiming for her?
No, just one of the two. It's
all right.
The mermaid.
Okay. So each place is for your different stats. So the bathroom, this is the bathroom, right? Yeah. The bathrooms is for boldness. This is for fun. The gym is for charming. Classroom is for smarts. Library is for money. And then
library.
Auditorium is creativity. All right.
I thought library would be for smart.
Nope. Where would I go? Let's see. What are my stats right now? I'm at 7 smarts. Oh, I have very low boldness. Pretty low creativity, 7 charm, 7 fun. I guess I'll increase my boldness.
The emo cut.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Cool.
It must be really smelly in there.
You notice Scott and Damien waving their phones in each other's faces and decide to take a look. As you get closer, you realize they're discussing Pokemon's Go,
Oh, jeez.
the mobile game based on the hit television show Pocket Humans.
Jeez.
Do you want to be him?
Whoa. You got a wallet? You got a wallet, Jacobs? Those are so rare.
Will I be able to do this? I don't know. You bet your ass I do, and check it out. His fiscal responsibility stat is 11. He's a fucking beast at doing his taxes.
I heard he's lactose intolerant, though.
Haha, yeah. I feed him nothing but cheese pizza to fuck with him. He hates it.
That's not very nice. I'm super nice to my Leslie Dunbar.
Fuck you, you got Leslie Dunbar, the queen of insurance liability management?
Yeah, I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks. I had to trade 2 Mindy Babcocks and a Jared Vogel to get her, but it was so worth it.
That's nothing. You've got a Pocket Man so rare, it'll send them both into shock. You whip out your phone and show them your Winslow Gibbs, the fiscal responsibility, 14 armor class, 20 loving owner of a speedboat and several dogs. Scabs rent-a-car sex murderer. Scabs rent-a-car sex murderer. Now this is what I'm talking about. I didn't even know they made Pokemons like this. What type is this? Criminal type? Why the fuck did nobody tell me this was in the game?
Whoa. Damien, calm down. You're shaking your phone and it's upsetting Walter Jacobs.
Fuck Walter Jacobs. I'm getting myself a Scabs rent-a-car and he's gonna murder all my other Pokemons. Yo, I'd offer to trade you my whole roster for that mean son of a bitch, but all my Pokemons are obviously lame as hell. And hell is pretty lame. Why do you think I'm up here all the time? Tell you what, I'll beat up the loser of your choice, free of charge, if you hook me up with that mighty bastard. Why not? You never know when a free beatdown might come in handy. You lose 1 Scabs rent-a-car, but you gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness. Hell yeah.
Now it's my turn. I think I'm gonna go with the auditory.
Oh, you're dragon.
Today, while rehearsing for the class play, it's tough. It's as tough as the Muse themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. Scott and Scott and Miranda.
Do you want me to do the narrator?
Sure.
Okay. Scott and Miranda seem to be arguing about something. Your sweet mediation skills are clearly needed.
That's yours.
Okay.
Now, I know our football team is called the Spooky High Spooky Monsters who spook, but who also play sports. But who's our mascot?
Our mascot? Oh, dang. You're right. We don't have one.
Oh, what about Misha the Mermaid? Mermaids are monsters.
No way. Too girly. Try this. Wally, the werewolf.
Why's it gotta be a werewolf? We're the monsters, not the werewolves.
Yeah. Well, we're not the mermaids either.
Maybe the problem is that the team name is trying to cover a huge diverse group of people with a single label.
No, Coach is never wrong. We're just not thinking hard enough. Think. Hey, you. You look like a hard thinker. What's a mascot should what mascot should we use for our team?
Ooh.
Jeez. um easy oh easy. Well, just genetically engineer a crossbreed between every kind of monster at the school. Head of a werewolf, tail of a mermaid, hair of a Medusa. What's that word?
Angst.
Angst of a vampire. We'll call it Abe the Abomination. Or just find a regular human, dress him up in a business suit, and make him the CEO of Fortune 500 company corporate greed. That's the real monster. Geez. Maybe the Abomination or... I don't know.
Oh, so I just noticed that the mermaid princess looks like Princess Daisy's outfit.
Yeah. Should I go with the Abomination, or should I go with the man CEO dude?
I don't know. I mean, I also don't know if it depends on your stats. I don't know. Maybe the Abomination one sounds more fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're smart.
Finally, an idea that represents the true diversity of our school. We can use Daddy's Gene Lab.
Jeez.
Let's see. In order to fit all the monster parts in, the mascot will have to be about 100 feet tall. Covered in nightmarish appendages and moist tentacles.
Poor dude.
Which means it shall provide great shade on hot game days. The tentacles can hold umbrellas.
Yeah, because deadly genetic experiments are always the shortcut to a girl's heart. You gain +2 smarts and +1 boldness. Let's trade places.
The werewolf boy seems to like get left.
Decide
left
player order. Challenge or random?
Let's go with random.
Alright. I go first.
I'll go second. It's okay.
It's lunchtime.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, we get to choose who we sit with. Who is this? Cat girl.
Cat girl.
Oh, I think this is the fucking Monster Slayer thing that's in here. Casually go into her school.
Do you want to go with the ghost and vampire, the mermaid or the werewolf, the demon and the Medusa, the Slayer, or the cat girl?
I mean, so far it seems that I have been doing well with the demon guy. So I'll go with the demon guy. You find Vera sitting in front of a pile of money instead of food, as usual. Damon comes over and drops his own money pile on the table, and also some organs.
Oh, not bad.
Not bad, but I prefer to exert a little less effort for my income.
A dejected swamp creature slumps over to the table and adds some money to Vera's pile. Income? You mean this stuff? This is just what people throw at me to get me to stop punching them.
And this is what people throw at me to keep me from revealing what kind of porn they're into. But I agree, the money is only secondary. The frowns on their faces are their own reward. Still, I'm always looking to improve efficiency.
Have you tried developing business contacts in hell? Your victims will be even more terrified if they know death won't save them.
Yeah, but that doesn't work on the undead. For those, you need a priest.
A priest? You know how my family feels about priests. I'm sick of terrorizing people one at a time. There's gotta be a way to terrorize everybody in the cafeteria at once.
And make money at the same time. I'm sure there is. That is, after all, the essence of capitalism.
Set the building on fire and charge an exit fee. Trick everyone into cafeteria to having an orgy. Then film it. Blackmail in bulk. Nah, set the building on fire.
I'm surprised you didn't think of that, Damien. Damien, where'd he go?
Hey, I'm back. I was just setting the building on fire real quick. Did I miss anything?
What about the rest of the plan?
There was a plan. Not anymore. Damien, immune to fire as he is, continues doing exactly what he was doing before the fire. Beating people up for their money and organs.
Sure.
Alright, where do you want to sit, man? Who are you going for?
I'm glad I did not pick the Medusa. Okay. Hell, I'll just go with the werewolf and the mermaid.
Okay. As you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware.
Oh, I have to click.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your fork so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers.
The forking spoon. Just, God, this forking spoon. And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper.
What about this one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Jeez, a knife for milk. Wow, do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon.
Chopsticks.
A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp or hams?
A harp? For salad? Why has no one thought of this before?
I mean, just like, honestly, I'd use my hands, but I'm not going to die. Because it's hard to eat with this. It's hard to eat salad with a harp.
Cretin, who said anything about eating?
The hell?
The what was with the silverware?
Yeah, I want food. Isn't that what silverware is for?
Perish the thought. The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food.
I want my food.
And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch for me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned.
Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together at a fancy restaurant.
Oh jeez, but I want food.
Like, I'm having second thoughts of like...
Yeah.
Do you want to do a challenge?
Sure.
Alright. Everybody chooses a food. Well, what do you know? Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Sushi.
Enchiladas.
Player order is decided based on how unappealing a pizza would be with the chosen food as its topping. Based on how unappealing, mine. Like sushi on a pizza. At least like enchiladas would be more appealing on a pizza, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Week one.
All right.
Okay. Oh, the cat girl's at the bathrooms.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go outdoors. I'm dabbing.
Oh gee.
That day during recess, he started a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Wow, look at me. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Wow. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. I gain +2 fun. Look at my fun. I'm at 9. You see Damien beating the piss out of a goblin like he always does when he's depressed. You go over and ask him what's up. It's this whole heir to the throne of hell thing. It's really bumming me out. I hate being a prince of hell, and I'm gonna hate being a king of hell even more. I mean, how am I supposed to rebel against authority when I am the authority? Ugh, not even beating the piss out of this goblin is cheering me up. Damien continues to beat this piss out of the goblin, but his heart clearly isn't in it. I mean, is there anything rad I can do as a king of hell? Literally anything? You're forgetting about the ultimate way to fight authority, total war. Kings have harems, and I definitely join yours.
Jeez.
Nah, you can have total wars, man. Oh yeah, war. I totally forgot about war. Probably because my dads are such lame asses. They keep going on about what's the world, diplomacy. Am I saying that right? Diplomacy? Whatever. I'll have it taken out of the dictionary when I'm king. Suck on that, Webster. Damien's so excited, he even stops strangling that goblin. It sends you a massage coupon as a thank you. You gain 2 smarts and 1 boldness.
Sure.
Alright, your turn.
Okay, choosing someone somewhere different today. I'm choosing someone different today. So library is money.
You can hover over to your stats and you can see what they are.
Okay. I'm hovering over my stats, but it's not showing me anything.
Oh.
Oh, never mind, I got it.
Okay.
I was being a bit dim. I'll try myself at the gym.
Alright. That day an epic dodgeball match takes place.
Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm.
Wow, look at you. You have a lot of charm and smarts, man. Dang. You're gazing dreamily at Miranda when a flash of otherworldly lights blinds you. When your vision clears, you see a great rift has opened in time and space, and standing in the middle of it...
Oh, I thought I just got hit in the head with the dodge.
Greetings, my love.
Oh. Do you want me to do this guy?
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's me, a prince of the other world. Am I here to fulfill an ancient prophecy?
How majestic.
A prophecy? How exciting and regal. What sort of prophecy is it?
It is a prophecy of love.
Oh boy, here it comes.
Legends foretell a great beauty, with the hair of an angel and the scales of a fish. A beauty who I am destined to marry.
But that sounds like a perfect description of me. Could it be that I am the great beauty described in the prophecy?
Ah shit, I have no chance. Look at me, I'm just a rotting piece of flesh.
I mean, yeah, but this guy's probably tricking her, though.
I know. Well, yes, that's sort of what I was trying to imply. Now, come with me to redeem where we may plan a magnificent wedding.
He reminds me of Tamaki. Like every like super flirty guy in anime, but also like in space.
Yeah. space cadet.
You can't let him get away with this, but that prophecy is hard to argue with. The only argument you can think of is...
The hair of an angel. Ha! Clearly, Miranda has the hair of a goddess.
Ooh.
Or what about these fish scales? I glued.
I don't think he's gonna take that.
I glued to this handful of angel hair pops. I'm glued to this. That doesn't make sense with I. It's supposed to be I'm guessing. I don't know. Let's do the goddess thing.
It's true. The very hair you now look upon was stolen and grafted from the scalp of Thetis herself.
Wow.
Jeez.
That's not even her hair.
Damn, she must be bald then.
Daddy really does insist on the best hair for all his children, even if it angers the gods.
Ah, well, perhaps the prophecy was speaking metaphorically. And yet, technically, are there very things these sorts of prophecies turn upon? Oh, alas. Would that I could not find a princess with less perfect hair.
The prince flees through his portal to go trolling for more princesses. As Miranda glows with pride, you gain 2 smarts and 1 charm, and the phone number of her hairstylist.
I know.
Holy shit, look at your smarts and your charm!
Damn! I'm doing better than I did in school.
You're super charming, you're super smart. Meanwhile, I'm average. Oh, something happened to me. What happened to me?
All right.
That weekend, you were at the movies when you received a summons from Miranda. Oh.
Oh, thank goodness you could come.
Technically, Miranda's guards forced you to meet with her, but you'd rather not split hairs.
I am contemplating a decision of extreme gravity to date Foggy or not to date. As you are famed throughout the school as a wanton Lothario, I thought I had best ask your advice. But please be sure to frame it in terms that I will understand, something simple and straightforward. In short, I need you to tell me which item of silverware Foggy was most closely resembles.
Gilded shrimp tongs, delicately inlaid with diamonds and baby teeth. Or bread.
I'll go with the bread.
No! But wait, are you aiming for her? Or, like, who are you aiming for? Like, do you want me to put in a good word for you, or no?
You could do whatever.
I'll put in a good word for you, bro. I got your back.
Okay.
Oh, gilded shrimp tongs, only the most elegant of silvered wares. And gilded. Gold on top of silver. How decadent. Of course, the diamonds must represent his strength and endurance, while the baby teeth represent his inner tenderness and willingness to steal teeth from babies.
Oh, jeez.
I could not imagine a more appropriate piece of silverware to be my date.
I sound like a horrible person.
But I'm told I'm not allowed to take actual silverware to the prom as my date, so your friend will have to suffice. Thank you ever so much.
Miranda's goons drag you away, but not before Miranda awards you +3 money for your marvelous advice.
$3. Wow.
Challenge?
Let's go with random again.
Okay. Oh, this time you're first.
Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, okay.
Sure.
Alright, you get to choose where to go.
Okay. Random choosing. Okay. I guess. You can read it this time.
Okay. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Amidst the battle, you spot a fellow player that seems utterly discouraged. She thinks she's not worth anything at dodgeball, and she attempts to throw a ball at herself. You explain to her the many ways you think she's unique and wonderful, while also defending the many pleasures in life. With your help, she's capable of finding reasons to keep playing and gains a sense of self-worth. You gain 1 BFF, sadly she's not part of this game, so that beautiful friendship will take place off-screen, and
Damn.
+2 charm. Look at your fucking charm, man.
I thought you said lost 2 charm. I'm like,
Huh?
what?
No, you gained 2 charm, but look,
I
man, you
know.
got 12 charm, 11 smarts. You just need more boldness and creativity and fun.
And I don't have. I have +1 BFF, but it doesn't show up.
Yeah.
Or, damn it. I need all the friends.
You joined Miranda and Damien's team for game 2. It goes differently. Come on, shit dicks. Face the power of hell.
Paint this battlefield red, Damien. Grind them all into thin red paste.
Well, damn. You express your worry and confusion over the number of corpses in the gym. Isn't this supposed to be a friendly game?
Jeez.
Friendly? What the fuck is friendly? I only have 2 words in my vocabulary. Kill and murder.
Wow, how are you speaking if you have only 2 words?
Honor, glory, feudalism. These are the words we will fight for. These are the words we will die for.
Feudalism, Japan!
Whoa, you didn't sign up to die. You gotta stop this before it turns into an FPS or something.
Jeez. The whole get off my nuts narrator. You don't understand the ancient reasons for dodgeball slaughter. Many died for us, but we won't waver. Or, guys, it's just dodgeball. It's just dodgeball. Let's throw the ball and have fun. I'm going with the second one.
Okay. You pick up a ball from the corner and throw it at your opponents.
Okay.
You hit one and he goes to the bench, overjoyed to have escaped the slaughter. You smile at Damien and Miranda, as if to say, see, wasn't that easy?
Good call. There's no need to make this difficult. We can dominate and have fun at the same time.
I'm wondering if there'll ever be a choice to where I can pick and it doesn't involve either.
Miranda, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Oh god.
Permission for explosives granted, soldier.
No!
The floor beneath the opposing team explodes in a shower of wood and shrapnel.
Either
When
way,
did they put those mines down there?
Either way, I wasn't gonna help anybody.
We are victorious, and it is all thanks to this brave hero who reminded us of the importance of fun and warfare.
Jesus.
You should be proud of your victory, as long as you can come to terms with all the dodgeball deaths on your conscience. You gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
I think I can understand.
I'm
I think
like,
I can-
I'm like in the, I'm like 9, 7, 6, 7, 9, 8.
yeah.
I guess I should increase my creativity.
Show me that money.
Oh, okay, so it's the store.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you into stupid new adventures, even some shit that might be much needed at some very specific moments, so take a look.
Jeez.
There's fucking cocaine.
Awesome. Hey, it's the one dude, Bob Ross.
Yeah, this will help my creativity. Look at my creativity is at 11, holy shit.
Damn, Bob Ross helped you.
Alright.
Let's trade places.
Do you want to challenge this time?
Okay.
Everybody chooses a celebrity. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Jackie Chan.
Matt LeBlanc.
Player orders decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to Foggy. Jackie-
I'm related to Joey from Friends.
But Jackie Chan?
Hey, how you doing?
Decided based on how likely it is that the selected celebrity is secretly related to Foggy. You first. 'Cause I don't know how to explain how you'd be related to Jackie Chan.
Me and Jackie Chan. How would I be related?
I don't know. Like it's like, oh yeah, like
Sure.
cousins like 5 times removed. Like, all right, you gotta choose who to sit with.
Okay. I'll just go with the ghost.
Okay.
All right, I'm trying to comprehend your request.
Oh,
What is there to comprehend? It's really simple, Miranda. Take my cell phone, snap a pic of me face planting in my food, with my eyes closed and tongue out. But wherefore? Right here, Miranda.
You're about to point out that wherefore means why, but luckily Polly elaborates on her own, so you don't have to look like a fucking know-it-all.
Instagram.
It's a new meme, Miranda, like planking or dabbing. It's called food poisoning, and it's dope as fuck. Don't you have cool trends in your kingdom? I suppose we do. Oh, we have a fun trend called Revere Your Rulers. It's where you show nothing but the utmost devotion for the royal family.
Jeez.
If you're good at it, you get a lot of likes on social media and also not executed. Do you ever listen to yourself when you speak? I bet you know some pretty cool trends, don't you, Foggy?
Heck yeah, you do, don't you?
Yep.
It's called dying. Me.
Jesus.
Me.
So I sure do. It's entitled Silverware, and it's where you take the most expensive cutlery and dress it. I'm not going for that shit. I'll go with the dying this time.
Yes!
Jeez.
Dying is my fucking fave. I mean, listen, the first time I did it, I was like, okay, now I don't get to be alive anymore.
Jeez. I'm
But
already
then-
dead.
Yeah.
But then when all the cool ghost stuff kicked in, I was like, OMG, dying is awesome. Everyone should die.
Oh, gee.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe I picked the wrong one.
I'm not sure I would be into this dying trend,
I get that.
but I do know that Daddy's reign helps many peasants achieve this meme, so it's nice to know they are becoming super popular on social media in the process.
Oh, God.
Remind me not to ever hang out in Miranda's kingdom on break. But hey, Foggy, maybe you and I could hang out and do some dying together.
Okay.
Yay, maybe. Yeah, yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, since I'm going for Mr. Demon Boy. You sit down to enjoy a nice normal meal at the Spooky High cafeteria as usual. Lol, JK, something fucked up as always going on here, and today is no different.
Oh, hello, Yoru. Did you want to come sit with us and our,
Imaginary friend, no one else is here. Their imaginary friend roars, and the whole cafeteria shakes.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, Yoru, you have some smarts. You're probably going to figure this out pretty quickly. Why do we have a wild beast under our table? Why don't you take a guess?
He's asking you to guess because we totally forgot our plan.
Scott! No, we didn't. Shut up.
We were going to teach it the piano or maybe the saxophone. I lost my notes.
No worries, no notes needed. You know exactly what they should do with this wild beast. The wild beast should be the new school mascot. Put him in a sports jersey and let's rock, go team. It's obvious you brought such a beast to the kitchen. It turns into the next Monster Chef champions, so you can split the Monster Chef cash prize. I like that one.
That sounds like Kitchen from Hell.
What a kick-ass idea. Which was obviously ours. You're right, that was our idea.
Hooray! We're geniuses! just what we need here. Training montage music.
Suddenly, you start a training montage into which the three of you try to teach cooking to the wild beast. You suck at it since you're not big chefs yourselves, and also because it's a wild beast and it keeps devouring people and wreaking havoc. But it is quite an epic training montage. Afterwards, you're all sitting excited in front of a portable TV. The Monster Chef show is about to start. You're holding cute supportive signs, and you even get yourself a custom-made t-shirt of the wild beast.
Whoa! This is the big day. Oh, that's right, I'm not clicking anymore. Also, how is it that we trained the wild beast and it is now the show if it's noon and the cafeteria time hasn't even ended? Hello?
Hold on.
Okay. I hate allergies. Okay, while she's doing this, I can go look at the chat, I guess.
Okay. I'm back, sorry. Hello?
Hello!
Yeah, I'm back, sorry. My dad came in here and he wanted to give me the code thing for something. Okay.
I get you.
Shh, Scott. Time works in mysterious ways when it comes to training montages. Okay, boys, I only hope it isn't a souffle challenge. We know the wild beast isn't good at souffles. The wild beast isn't good at anything aside from devouring people and wreaking havoc. You quietly watch the show. The challenge is Beef Wellington.
Oh, jeez.
Fuck yeah, no souffle! Not so surprisingly, once the challenge begins, the wild beast just starts to devour the other contestants and destroys the show set. You see the judges screaming, who the fuck let a wild beast into the competition?
Oh, jeez.
The wild beast is disqualified. Well, I guess that's it. We might not have won the cash prize, but we won the most valuable of prizes. The prize of laughing at our wild beast fucking up everything on the Monster Chef set, which is a memory we will cherish forever. Is Damien ready to cherish memories that include you? Wowee! Random or challenge?
Random.
Yo, you go first again.
Okay. Evening.
Sure.
Okay. I'll go someplace I haven't went yet. The classroom. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all monsters nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forgot that your attending class is supposed to be primary activity at this high school. You gained 2 smarts. Damn, I'm smart.
Miranda, oblivious to everything that's happened, approaches you weeping.
Disgraceful.
Have you seen the news? The most dreadful thing has happened.
Are you talking about the Monster Chef contestant?
Yeah.
The Lemurian monarchy has been overthrown. King Kraken no longer sits upon the throne of gold and baby skulls.
Oh geez, golden baby skulls.
Those filthy revolutionaries are saying he stole their daughters and ate their sons and forced everyone to work for free in the uranium mines. So he made a few shrewd financial decisions. That's no reason to depose him. If some innocent kidnapping and slave labor was enough to get the peasants in an uproar, I shudder to think of my own kingdom.
Oh jeez.
Do you think my people might resent being forced to hold up at the corner of the palace where the foundation is crumbling?
Yeah.
Do you think the 100% income tax and the random cannonballs we fire into the villages might be taken as something other than expressions of goodwill?
Yeah.
Could this plague of civil unrest infect my own domain? Oh, perish the thought.
Yeah.
I am inconsolable. Console me. How would I safeguard my kingdom against the fate of good King Kraken?
Duh. Replace all your subjects with mindless robots. I built a robot army a few months ago, and I still have the plans. Or give all your subjects belly rubs. Fishes love belly rubs. It's just gonna be an idiot.
No, they don't. Fish hate belly rubs.
Uh,
Which is what makes this the perfect plan.
oh, jeez.
I'll have my loyal henchmen spread through the kingdom, rubbing every belly in sight. A fish's belly houses its most delicate sensory organs. They'll be overcome with pain and terror.
Oh God, I'm so sorry, people.
Which will remind them of what unites them all. The ability to be murdered at any time by me.
Oh God.
I would never have hit upon this idea without your clever advice. You truly are wise.
Either way, I was probably gonna cause the people havoc. I just went with the more idiotic advice.
What I'm saying is that whatever atrocities I now commit are your responsibility.
No! I'm sorry!
Whatever. Fish piss off anyway. Fish piss you off anyway. You drown your guilt in whiskey and gain +2 boldness and +1 fun.
Okay,
Just drink it all away, Foggy.
That's what I do. I drink all this away.
All right.
I need more money. My money's really low.
Yeah.
But also my boldness is still pretty low too. I'm gonna increase my boldness. That day you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Fuck, I'm so angry. I'm so angry I want to pull my own skull out and eat it. I'm so angry I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its fucking face. I'm so angry I want to spend years accumulating political capital so I can become president and then use my nuclear codes to blow up this sun. And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard to remember with melancholy the times when you could move without all of your bones hurting. Oh no, violence incoming. Think fast. Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use, and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. No time to think of anything clever. Start dancing for no reason.
Which one?
What?
This is more like a laughing stream instead of.
I'm guessing the second one's more of like creativity?
The second.
Or is the first one more like creativity? Or is that boldness? I don't even know anymore, man.
Top's boldness, bottom's creativity.
I guess because if I dance for no reason, he's gonna punch me, so I'm gonna go with him. Oh, hello. Do you want to do him?
Oh. You? Oh. Pragmatus burn. Violence always loses against well-constructed worldviews based on strong branches of philosophy.
What?
Yeah, that magnetism burn.
Grr. Soon all your classmates are cheering you on and praising your prowess and rational thinking and verbal wits. This is idiotic. Move or I'll kill you dead. But a cheering mob has raised you on their shoulders while chanting pragmatist, pragmatist.
Oh jeez.
You technically have moved, so Damien has no point in persisting with his threats. Still from afar, you can see an internal fire burning in the back of his eyes, but for now you gain +2 charm, +1 fun. Wow. That weekend, something happened to you.
To me, okay. Everything seems to be happening to me lately. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta click.
I have to actually play.
You're doing some healthy nighttime jogging when suddenly a chariot pulled by aquatic horses, not seahorses, emerges from a nearly fountain. How does that even work? Anyway, a door from the chariot opens and unsurprisingly, it turns out to be Miranda.
Ah, Foggy, you seem like a trustworthy person.
Okay.
Well, you certainly like to think so.
Yeah.
I need to let you in on a secret.
Okay.
And don't tell anyone this. I am a princess.
No, we couldn't tell.
We couldn't tell by the crown on your head.
Or the whole talk of royal families and,
Yeah.
loyal subjects that you're torturing every day.
You're very, very dense.
I've been keeping it undercover because I think I am falling in love with a mere commoner.
Yoru, what?
Oh,
Whoa! 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 Hold up. When did I flirt with you? I didn't flirt with your woman, Foggy, I swear. I didn't even interact with her that much.
I guess women like it when you don't talk to them. Yes.
I've thrown some hints here and there, like always wearing my crown or casually and subtly mentioning that I am a princess every 3 or 4 times. Or minutes. But soon it shall be time for the plot point in every good romance where my true identity is discovered. And they must accept me as the princess that I am.
Like I said, I have no chance.
I don't want her.
Now, this always turns out just fine in the movies and the fairy tales, but alas, here in the real world, that dictated by logic and reason.
She can't mean this one, right?
There are some very confused people who think that my kingdom's benign and helpful invasion of other kingdoms are unfair, and therefore are against the monarchy. Naturally, I am anxious as to how someone like that might react when they finally learn my incredibly well-hidden secret that I am a princess.
Oh jeez.
What of Yoru? How does he feel about the monarchy? No.
The monarchy? He loves the monarchy.
No.
That's why he voted to never vote for class president again, and instead choose something based on divine rights. Or, oh, haven't you heard? Yoru has a tattoo that says, "Down with the forecast." Yes.
Yeah, that one. I don't want her.
Guys.
I don't want her. I don't want her.
What if she just like tries to like do something else? Like every time I tried to say something, she's found a way to say it anyway. So yeah.
I don't even know how to say that word.
Down with the
Bourgeois. Bourgeois. Bourgeois.
Just say the Borgeist.
Okay.
Down with the bourgeois, see?
The Borgeist.
Borgios. Bourgeois. Whatever that says.
I just go with Borgeist.
Okay.
Down.
Okay.
No, that's dreadful. Up with the bourgeoisie! Up on pedestals! Up on the rooftops! Clip, clop, clip! That's a dreadful tattoo to have. In my kingdom, we would have that terrible tattoo removed immediately. By immediately having all the skin removed.
Jeez, Yoru, you're screwed.
Okay, look, at least she's not going after me anymore.
What
Also,
did she
why is she
do?
going after me if she was asking if she should date you? And I said, yo, go for it.
I don't know. Maybe she just doesn't like me. Maybe my kind just doesn't go well.
She
with her.
doesn't go for zombies, apparently.
She's lifeist.
She's she's more into shadow people. Because that's
She's
what
more
I
into
am.
lively people than us zombies.
Anyways, continue.
So much faster than a laser removal. And people say my regime, God.
Yeah.
People say my regime is cruel and unfair.
Well, it would be racist because I am like technically a different race. I'm a zombie.
Yeah, I'm a shadow man. Oh no! Fuck. Yeah, I fucked then. Great.
I
I shall see forthwith about having Yoru's skin removed.
Well, wait, I'm a shadow man. I don't have skin.
your shadowy skin.
But I'm a shadow man. Like, I don't have skin.
She'll remove your thin.
I
she'll
could just,
remove
like, phase within the fucking shadows and she can't get me.
She'll remove the thin top layer of your shadow that's really painful.
At the very least, I shall have him removed from my list of potential prom dates.
Good, because I didn't want to be your prom date, so you know. Lol, it's not a prank until one of your friends gets flayed, so success, you gain 1 fun. Wow.
I'm sorry,
I mean, okay, look, I asked that for myself because I did not want to be a potential prom date for her.
You should have went with the other one. Maybe she wouldn't have.
Whatever, I'm a shadow man. It's not going to do anything to me.
I know, but what if it does? I'm sorry.
Challenge time. Everybody choose a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players. A brand?
Bands.
What did you say?
Bands. Like the shoes and the
Oh.
brand.
Nike? Play order is decided based on how weird it would be if the selected brand paid for product placement in Game of Thrones. Everyone's wearing Nike shoes in Game of Thrones.
Or bands?
Or Vans? I mean, which would be weirder to have, Vans or Nikes on Game of Thrones?
I'd go with the bands. Because just like everybody in their full plaid, they're like fully plate of armor, just wearing thin ass skater shoes.
I mean, yeah, because then like the Nikes are like they would work because they're like running shoes. They have running shoes.
This is why we need Kazuki.
Kazu would know.
He'd be the one voice that he'd be the unbiased.
Yeah. All right, your turn. God, look at your stats, man. Like
I'm so like
you're fucking superior.
Where what is it? That's bold. I haven't tried.
Yeah. Look at you dance.
That day during recess, you started a half hour. You start a half-hour rave that goes fully crazy. At one point,
Juan.
Juan, a small magical Latino cat slipped on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He asks you to stop it, but you laugh so hard at him that you somehow steal 2 +2 fun points from him. Hooray!
You notice Vera and Miranda at the edge of the rave with their arms crossed. You dance over to try to find out what's up.
I truly want to be excited about this uproarious event, but
I'll say what we're both thinking. This rave looks like a techno trash fire.
I did not wish to be crude, but it's true. I want to hang out and have a good time, but I cannot relax in this chaotic environment.
I've put some thought into this, and I think that the problem is a lack of color coordination.
It almost always is. That's why my father painted everyone in the kingdom aquamarine.
Oh, jeez.
But we have no legal authority at this rave. How will we ever coordinate with their colors?
That's where I'm stuck right now, frankly. If only there was some way.
Everyone through this dangerous magic prism. Color-seeking German shepherds.
This is all you, man.
I'll go with the German shepherds.
Oh, you're not so creative for that.
Yeah.
You release the hounds, which have been training for this exact purpose for some reason. They dash into the crowd and begin barking and attacking at random.
Why aren't the color sorting dogs sorting people by color?
Because this idiot forgot that dogs are colorblind.
Jeez.
Oh, is that why Scott can't tell the difference between apples and oranges?
No, Scott is just special.
That's special.
Apparently, so are you. You lose 2 smarts and 1 fun.
Shit.
All right.
Okay.
I just had to pick fun. It's not my strong suit.
Where have I not gone? I haven't gone to here. I'll go to the library.
Oh, jeez.
That day, he spent
Fortnite.
some time on the library's PCs mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
But you guess that nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million. Or
Shit,
which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so you get 2 money.
I need plus 2 Bitcoin, damn it.
Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus. But your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy that could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana. You stupid yellow fruit! What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer in potassium than Damien fucking Levy. Is he even for real? Stupid sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Defend the banana's honor, eat the banana. I'll eat the banana. No, I'm not bold enough. No.
Oh, jeez,
No.
both of us fail.
Fuck. You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way. Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob? But you don't mind your own business. You grab the banana. What the fuck are you doing? Unfortunately, you're so clumsy that somehow you fail to put the banana in your mouth. Instead, you put it in your eye. Oh, you
Oh,
duffer.
jeez.
What just happened?
I think our classmate here has tried to eat the banana, but he somehow failed.
How is that even possible? Dude, I was all about to beat your ass up, but now I don't even feel like it. That was maybe too lame.
Oh, jeez.
You punished yourself enough. This is just sad. I don't feel like spending more time in the same place as you. No!
Damn.
Yeah.
I agree.
They all leave. No one was prepared for that much patheticness. You're left alone to reflect on your poor life choices. You lose 2 fun and 1 boldness. No! Fuck. Random. Yeah, I'm first this time. Jesus Christ. We're slowly approaching the thing.
All right.
Jeez.
Damien, forgive me. What are you doing? You was with me and then you try to sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead. You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. And if you think this is unfair, next time don't try to sit at the table of a person who has expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart move. God damn it.
Sure.
I'll go with the ghost chick and the Medusa.
Okay. You take your seat, and if you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than they are in you.
Okay.
And you do know better, and you know that, yes, that is exactly what's happening right now. It's nothing personal, Foggy. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave.
Well, hey, at least it's not get the fuck off of the table now, bitch.
Shush. Yeah, it's pretty hard to compete with some guy whose fetish is buying you anything you want. That's my fetish too.
Oh, jeez.
Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves.
Jeez.
Still, I do worry that this arrangement might not be sustainable. What happens if he runs out of money?
Oh, jeez.
Our cash flow instantly stops, besides being handed everything you want on a platter. In this case, the platter being an online money transferring platform is almost boring. Yeah, I get that. It's a little less boring when you're on as much cocaine as I am right now, but I see what you mean.
Damn cocaine.
If we could somehow turn this into a business venture, then maybe it would get interesting. And we could continue to profit even after he's gone broke from catering to our every whim. I mean, how interesting do you think business actually is, since he's so obsessed with us? We should just tell him to do something totally insane and see if he does it. I don't know. A weirdo giving away his money and getting into hijinks is great and all, but I want to start making real money. And I think money is fine and all, but my favorite currency is chaos.
Seems like the ladies are at the very exciting crossroads. Maybe a random bystander can give them a nudge in the right direction.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Alright, you gotta be careful because this is gonna be based on your stats.
Yeah, I know. You can easily grow this agreement into a business. Just escalate and delegate. Have the financial slave go and acquire his own financial slave to give him money, and have that financial slave go and find a financial slave, or tell him to marry a llama. Tell him to marry a llama. Okay. I'll do the llama, because
Okay.
that's the ghost chick.
Oh my god, yes, that is everything to me. I actually had a dream just like that one time. Except it wasn't a llama, it was an alpaca.
Oh, jeez.
And it wasn't a wedding, it was a bar mitzvah. But other than that, it was exactly the same.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't think this is my scene. I'm going to go check on my illegal law firm. Catch you weirdos later. I'm texting the financial slave right now, telling him to marry a llama. Oh, he's already typing. Let's see.
Oh, jeez.
Foggy, you will never believe this. It turns out the financial slave has actually been talking to a llama for a few months now through a llama monster dating site.
Oh, jeez.
He says he's a commitment phobe and never really defined the terms of his relationship with the llama, and he keeps introducing the llama as a friend, but he knows now it's because he was just scared of being hurt. He's taking this as a sure sign that it's time to be brave and commit to the llama, and they're headed to City Hall for the ceremony right now.
Oh, gee.
Of course he says he'll have to take his leave of our group chat since his heart and wallet now belong to another. Specifically a llama. Aw, isn't that the sweetest love story you've ever heard? I'm so glad we got to make it happen. Together! That is the sweetest love story you've ever heard. Or something. But hey, maybe you and Polly will end up having a love story of your own.
Other than the narrator, like when you do the narrator, when you do all the other voices, I feel like I'm just here by myself, just listening to the game. You, just like you get the personality perfect.
Thanks. Challenge or random?
I'll go challenge this time.
Alright. Everybody chooses something bad. Say your choice out loud the rest of the players before clicking. Something bad? Something bad.
Anything bad.
Anything bad. Stealing art.
Decapitation.
Oh yeah, that's bad. Player order is decided based on how much our country needs a minister of selected thing.
Steal. They don't need a minister of decapitation.
Okay, then you're second.
Yeah. Jesus, I picked the most horrible thing.
All right.
God, Damien hates me. I'm so sad.
Go with the classroom.
The classroom?
Yeah, you haven't done that yet.
Oh, okay. That day, look at my little guy.
A little shadow guy.
That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs to the classic technique of not giving a shit and putting on some kind of historical TV show for you to watch. What you don't expect is that it's super effective. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amounts of nudity and bloodshed, but at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain 2 smarts.
Yay!
It's later when you're minding your own business and definitely not doodling pictures of Damien in your notebook. I'm like sad and just doodling in the notebook.
Yeah.
Like, why did I fuck up?
Yeah.
When you see Damien making his way over to you, oh no. And at which point you definitely do not need to hide your drawings. Yo, so here's the thing. You know how I think most people are pretty much 100% awful fuckdoors? I actually think you're only 70% awful fuckdoor tops. Oh!
Yay!
In fact, I actually think you're kind of rad. Oh! My heart!
Jeez.
My heart! I've been meaning to get a new tattoo since nothing as rad as intentionally sticking needles into yourself. To create a permanent image on your skin for fucking ever. And I thought maybe we could get matching tattoos if you could come up with something rad for us. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's your chance to once and for all convince Damien of how awesome you are. I don't have a lot of fucking boldness though. Don't fuck this up. It's gonna suggest the baddest, raddest, maddest tattoo of all time, which is on fire pentagram made out of pentagrams, and those pentagrams, oh yeah, that one.
Or a sea cucumber.
No.
I know.
No, I'm not bold enough.
You should have said the sea cucumber.
Damien stares at you, utterly expressionless. Then he slowly lifts up his shirt, which at first you think is kind of hot, to reveal a tattoo of an on-fire pentagram made out of pentagrams. Those pentagrams are made out of guns that shoot pentagrams, and the pentagrams are on fire, and the fire is on fire. Oh, fuck. He lowers his shirt. Have you been spying on me when I'm naked? I thought you were awesome. I thought we could be linked together forever with rad matching tattoos. I'm going to prom alone. No one told me that you were a creepy voyeur who spies on naked people. That's right, everybody. You're a creepy voyeur who spies on naked people. Great. Go get your own tattoo like creepy voyeur on your forehead. What were the odds that that would be Damien's exact tattoo? You lose 3 charm.
Sure.
I'm gonna end up going to prom alone.
Okay. I'll go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just to hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. while in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that you're so bold, you would kill a tiny, big-eyed turtle with your bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep the +2 boldness anyway for saying that to yourself out loud.
Afterwards, a royal procession, 500 members strong, informs you that Miranda has requested your presence at dinner tonight. Oh, you have a date with her.
Oh, jeez.
Have fun with that. The restaurant she's chosen is so fancy. Its name is unpronounceable by anyone making less than 6 fingers.
Figures.
My bad.
It's okay.
But with all these heavily armed guards around you, you think it was unwise to refuse, and so later that night... This restaurant is remarkably charming for a low-born establishment. Granted, the flatware is only platinum, not diamond. And this wine seems to be significantly less than 1,000 years old.
Oh, jeez.
But at least our table is held up by 3 weeping serfs, as it always ought to be.
Oh, God.
Garçon, 1 bowl of rubies and a bowl of actual gold, if you would be so kind, and my suitor will have... Quick, pick something before she realizes that you've never been anywhere fancier than Wilmer's Chicken Hut.
It doesn't matter what I order. It doesn't matter what I order. Anything will taste good as long as I eat it with you. One of everything, and I'm buying.
You don't even have a lot of money.
I'll come with the first.
That's the sweetest thing anyone has ever said to me. Most people in my family simply order the most expensive thing on the menu.
Jeez.
It doesn't even have to be edible. In fact, it usually isn't.
Oh, God.
But you're willing to actually eat food in front of me?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
I'm charmed.
What?
She's so charmed, in fact, that she doesn't notice that you've never actually ordered anything. Score. You gain 2 smarts and 1 fun. The monster
awesome.
prom draws near.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, fuck. I know that if I ask Damien, he's gonna reject me. Oh, should I just go by myself?
Either the ghost chick or the Medusa.
Well, I'm choosing for myself, though.
Go with the werewolf.
I don't have enough stats with him. I don't... Like, I was going for Damien, but he, like, hates me. And my boldness is so low, so I feel like I'm just gonna end up going alone.
You can... Try. Ah, you are broke the mermaid already.
Yeah, so I'm going alone.
All right.
That's none of them.
Okay, you're probably gonna... You have enough stats with the mermaid chick.
I can't just hover my mouse to see who I can choose. Okay, I guess I'll go with mermaid this time.
All right.
You asked no one to prom. You told yourself you didn't need anyone. And you know, on a theoretical level, that's completely true, but this just seems like a way of avoiding potential rejection. We all fear rejection, sweetheart, but it's a part of life. Victory is for those who try. And you haven't. Wow. Prom night is here, and you can't help but wonder if you had a chance with any of your classmates. Those who fail have at least tried. And you tonight, you failed in your own way without even trying, which has some kind of twisted merit in its own right. Doubts will haunt you till the day you die. Prom was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and now it's gone. Oh no, wait, this is a video game. You can try and play again. Lucky bastard.
Sure.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Disgusting!
What?
What the
I thought you had enough stats with her. Apparently not.
shit?
Eek, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone.
Who the fuck are you seeing?
I know, right?
Like right now. Hey you, peasant.
Oh, jeez.
Miranda's just waving her hand at a distracted passerby.
I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation. See, I know him.
Oh.
Farewell.
Disgusting.
This is failure haunted you to the rest of your life, and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again.
I told you I had no chance.
We both had no chance.
Damn, you could have at least tried. I got rejected.
But Damon hates me, and I just want.
You could have tried the fish lady. Maybe you could have had a chance.
She hated my so-called tattoo that I have, dude.
Yeah, but
She
you
would have
could
ripped my
tried.
my fucking shadow skin off.
She at least went to the process of trying to get your skin removed instead of actually just like, oh no, screw it.
Except for that time you won at the Monster Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance.
Oh my god. And I only had $5 to my name.
Not any less sad, though. Best at being alone, most oblivious. Wow. I'm the best at being alone. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien and Scott teamed up and took second in a national Pokemon tag tournament. The crowd was amazed their Pokemon team did taxes as if there were no tomorrow. It was a thing of beauty. Miranda used her vast surf knowledge to get a job at handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surf to do the work. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not a part of the game. She plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love,
Yeah.
battling over. Okay, I want to see if any of this is different. And you know what? As it always does, life happened. It's wonderful. During the 3 weeks, prom seemed bigger than life. And then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were lots of But once again, we are young, and we are afraid, or unafraid, and we were ready to start. Mine was a lot different than yours.
I like the different pictures here.
Yeah. Slenderman! A knife. It's like, ooh.
Just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird.
Oh, jeez.
Man, we both sucked.
I don't know what I've unlocked yet.
Oh my god.
Damn, the speakers sound blown out.
What? The speaker's blown out?
Just like no, just like the song. It like
Oh.
in some parts it sound like the speakers blew out.
Oh shit.
I know it's not my headphones. I hope not anyway. I'm on the fucking fan fiction.
So did I. It was the dragon one. Oh man. What's going on in the chat?
I don't know. Someone asking if they could play.
I mean, if they... Do you want to play again? See if we get something different?
Like a shorter game?
Yeah, short game. Yeah.
Yeah, you can play.
Alright, so...
They need the code.
Alright.
White Crows, our fans, can interact with us when they can.
Alright.
Jeez, my video is gonna be a long video. I'll just end it there today. Well, anyway, guys, I'm not ending on the stream.
Yeah, you're not ending on the stream. You're ending on your recording.
Anyway, guys, this has been your old pal Foggy here, bringing you a really great game. Ciao for now.
Okay, does the person have the game too? Yeah, they do. Okay. Alright, Fug, you gotta join this. It's the ID is 145.
1 second, I'm getting...
Okay.
I don't know who... Sorry for the ringing, I don't know who that number is.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, 145. Online. Online. Join. Waiting.
Alright.
I'm ready.
Nothing's happening.
I know. Mystery player, do you have a Skype?
The game isn't starting though, for some reason.
Oh, weird. IGG. IGG games. Of course.
For some reason, the game isn't starting.
Can I change the name of my player? Because all I see is IGG games on the stream.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh. Swift Dragon is added twice.
Swift Dragon added twice! Wait a second.
I don't know.
How is Swift Dragon twice? I have no clue.
I don't know.
Oh, it's saying I'm not. The hell?
Okay, how about... Oh, it's starting the thing now?
I
Okay.
guess I wasn't on.
So Swift is in there twice. Alright, that means you're 2 characters, man. Okay,
You
so...
can play male and female.
There you go. So, short game. Right?
Yeah.
Alright. Spooky high school, sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Okay.
Alright. I'm gonna be my shadow boy again.
E-boy. Ah, Jesus. Hiccups. Damn it. Ow. And I didn't have
Sure
any.
thing.
Sorry. I'm just going. Ah.
Let's start a fire.
Let's go.
Is someone? Are there two?
So,
Are there two people? Because
Swift.
damn, you're going fast.
Swift is two people. Swift is the two girls. All right.
Oh, nice. But
And we-
let's just say, she added, picked the, she picked.
Let's see.
Oh. It's just you. Damn, you do it pretty fast. And sorry about my hiccups. I'm just horrible right now.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the monster prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Here we go again with the introductions. Miranda Vanderbilt. This is gonna be real quick. Mermaid Princess kind of fucked up. Damien LeVay, the one who got away from me.
Yeah, the one who got away.
The one who got away. The demon who loves arson and destruction and chaos.
And with his giant tattoo on his chest. So,
Yeah.
the over fun loving werewolf who likes pocket monsters.
Yep, has a big heart but small brain apparently. Liam de Lioncourt, hipster vampire. Polygeist, party ghost. And then Vera Oberlin, self-made Gorgon, merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Alright, back to this quiz thing, man.
Teen Wolf.
Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. Minds are rotten, but they're run in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM, will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start.
I'll be right back really quick, okay?
Okay.
Continue on with the game.
Okay. Coolest reality show would be: people in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to you. First one. We just gotta wait for Foggy to come back. You got it, Swift. Polly's all yours. And you got 2 chances to get with Polly. 2 girls. So, in the meantime, how is everyone else doing?
I am back.
Welcome back.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's your turn.
Okay. People in position of power must face some sort of question relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs in society. 12 experts on various arts and seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage somehow, and 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best. It's a tie between these two. The first and the third. I'll go with the first. Okay. Yours?
Hold on.
Okay. Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. Okay, which is the coolest mythological creature? The invisible hand of the free market, a sphinx who's super turned up and ready to party, and she raps all her riddles. She still kills you if you don't answer them correctly, but she raps the riddles. This weird creature I drew when I was 6, and which is clearly super derivative from from other mythological creatures, but super cool, and it's my OC and my spirit animal. Okay.
Jeez.
Yeah, I guess the third one.
Uh, I'll go with the first.
What would be your dream first date?
Jeez.
A wild party, international waters, a professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice, a lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon, crimes, a sweaty and manly wrestling match, an art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure.
Oh, jeez.
uh, hmm.
Waters.
I guess art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure.
Hmm. Well, since I've never even experienced my first date yet, so I'll say I'll go with the art.
All right.
I should have did the waters. Damn it.
All right.
Okay. I got 9 smarts, 5 boldness, 7 creativity, 3 charm, 4 fun, 5 money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna boost my charm. That's really low. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. Scott strolls by, happily munching on something. Liam gapes at him, appalled. Do you want me to voice him instead this time, or...?
You can voice the purple guy. I'll still go with Scott.
Okay. What on earth are you eating, Scott?
The delicious new flavor of Fangirls potato chips. Maximum Ultimate Double Barbecue Massacre.
Really? Because it looks like a raw severed goat head inside a cardboard tube.
Damn. Oh yeah, I guess it does. You could have sworn it was potato chips. Still, they Tasty, though.
Tasty. Tasty? Does wanton environmental destruction sound tasty to you?
I don't know. Is that a kind of jerky?
No, Scott. Don't you realize that in order to harvest these goat heads, Fangos and Co. decapitate millions of innocent goats every year?
But what do they do with the bodies of the goats?
Nothing. It's a horrendously wasteful practice.
Oh no. All those poor headless goat bodies running around and dumping into and bumping into things. We have to stop them!
Wait, really? I was trying to make you feel guilty. I didn't actually have a plan of action. But if someone were to suggest one... Assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos. Write an extremely mean blog post. Jesus Christ. Assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos. Is that boldness? Or creativity? I don't even know. Write an extremely mean blog post. Is that creativity? I don't know.
Which one sounds better to you?
I guess I don't know. I'm like afraid to fuck up.
Don't be afraid to fuck up. You don't know which one you want yet. Just
guess assemble an army of vengeful undead goat torsos. Ah yes, necromancy, the ultimate tool in the protesters' arsenal.
ooh. Can I ride a goat? Can I? Huh?
Of course you can ride a goat. In fact, given your size, you'll probably need to ride several.
What's a several? Is that a really big goat?
No time to explain basic concepts, Scott. We've got an invasion to orchestrate. As long as you're reanimating things, you reanimate some severed goat heads too. They'll eat anything, which totally helps you clean your room. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts.
Sure.
No, let's go somewhere different this time. I'll go with the library. That day you could spend some time on the library's PC, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to get blamed if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma points, which isn't in the game. So who cares? You gain 2 money. Jeez. I'm like, oh my god, my karma.
He spent the last half hour arguing with Liam about which celebrities are into paleo diets, and he's about to put an end to it.
Oh.
Okay, this is going nowhere. Let Wikipedia be our judge. Hey Damien, lend me your phone. I need to check something. Hey! What's this? Most fabulous pixie hairstyles for this spring/summer season. Gah!
Oh, Damien is checking out fabulous hairstyles? Let me see. That's so sweet. We want to see.
Gah! Okay, it's clear Damien is losing his shit over this. You'll feel kind of responsible, so the least you can do is handle some damage control by stopping Miranda and Polly from seeing his phone too.
Divert their attention by making money rain. Turn Damien's phone into a bird. Damn. Divert their attention by making it. I'll go with the money ring.
Alright. Before they can see Damien's screen, you pull some money from your pockets and start throwing it in the air.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, free money. I love how Foggy is displaying his wealth in such a festive manner.
Oh God. I'm not going for you this time.
And he is so generous, too.
We can't ignore the strength and finesse involves such skillful rainmaking. His arms are like powerful, elegant machines. It seems it's working. Polly and Miranda are too distracted by the free money and by how cool you are. It's a clear win. Psst! I saw what you did there. Thanks.
Not a problem, bro.
You've been a great friend. You and Liam are still intrigued by the whole fabulous hairstyles thing, but for now you gain +2 fun and +1 charm.
Nice.
Let's do this.
Alright.
That day, during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there were like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself. But who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun.
Hey, boo!
Hey, Amira, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah, this is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you. I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and shit, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Wow. Oh, well. Yes. Finally, someone as well versed in freaky sex as I am. At last I can be free of my eternal ghostly prison or whatever. But mostly free sex. Damn, Polly. Alright, it's on. Prom night, okay? You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my expertise. And hey, purge the zucchini, Admiral. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon.
She totally phased out. Oh boy, you might have just gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life, but what the fuck is a reverse remitting Wilkinson and what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun. That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits, but you gain 2 boldness. Later, you see Damien packing a bag. I'm going away for the weekend. To detention. I have fucking detention again. Why? Just because I rigged the teacher's lounge door with booby traps that poured sulky piss on whoever opened it? I mean, I didn't even set anything on fire this time. Let me spill the tea. This school's strict as fuck. Anyway, just brainstorming some ways to keep things entertaining beyond fucking ditching. Damn, why didn't I think of that? I mean, I just did, but I didn't consider it as a serious option. If I skip detention, what are they going to do? Give me detention? I can do anything. Make a bonfire out of the desk, jerk off into the potions, and I'll just skip detention forever and wreak as much havoc as I want. Fuck yeah, havoc. Well, if you have created a monster, but at least he's a monster. Okay, I can't read that fast. Alright. Random, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You go first, I go second. Alright.
Okay.
Sure.
Alright. Pick where you're gonna sit. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation.
Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. Business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. business idea. Nipples.
Oh, gee.
Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples?
Oh, jeez.
Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be.
Meth. It's what's for lunch. Or tapeworms. They're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, and you have to get them for free. Oh, and you can get them for free. What's the cows? I'm gonna go with meth.
Yay!
Oh yeah, you know, I was just complaining the other day that I made way more meth than I can ever do myself. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a very terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You mean come up with a new name, like Skinny Fun Powder or probably not meth? Yes, except not either of those. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name. Don't say. Nipples!
Oh god.
Kill me. But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Polly makes a killing, and drug deals turn to be a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you.
All right.
I'll go with the Slayer this time, see what happens. You find the Slayer sitting alone at a table. Is she even a student or what?
Wait, you're choosing to sit with me? For some reason, no one ever intentionally sits next to me. I usually have to ambush them and threaten to kill them. I wonder why. It's a mystery. Anyway, I'm really happy I'm flattered that... I actually, wouldn't give a shit about you under normal circumstances, but today I'm on a quest. Yeah, that's right. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I'm just on a quest to slay the werewolf of Wall Street, and I need a monster sidekick. You're going to help me, obviously. I just need to know what your class is. Are you a fighter, a mage, a cleric? Out with it.
Oh, you're something much better. You're a party smith or gun haver? Gun haver?
A gun haver? Is that even a class? Practically everyone has guns.
You revealed just how many guns you actually have.
Holy shit! How can you even carry that many guns? And why are you allowed to have them at school?
You have your rad biceps to thank for the former, and Monstropolis' strong Second Amendment protections for the latter.
Okay, well...
Oh god.
Do you have silver bullets? Werewolves are only vulnerable to silver bullets.
Man, there isn't a color of bullet that you don't have.
Well, alright. Let's go on an adventure then.
You travel together to Wall Street, where you shoot the Wolf of Wall Street with your guns.
Alright then. Thank you. And now I'm going to go ahead and run screaming away from you, if that's alright.
It totally is. God bless Monstropolis, you gain +4 boldness.
Let's do this.
Gee. This is fun.
Hey, stranger.
The cat store.
Mm-hmm.
No refunds.
Wow, look at all their fun.
Go.
I know.
No sooner have you sat down at Damien Miranda's table.
The ice cream wizard.
He's here. I'm gonna eat so much ice cream and then puke on someone I don't like.
Oh goodness, the ice cream wizard only comes but once per solstice during the hour of ascendant, Pancake.
See an old dude in a floppy blue hat pushing a refrigerated cart with "this shit magic" painted on the side. So many great options to choose. Should I get a magma bar, brain destroyer, chocolate boomstick? What about fear of death? A frozen cobra? Berserker berry blitz?
Frozen cobra.
The wizard's frozen treats invariably turn me into a frog for some reason. Perhaps I simply have not tried the right one yet. But which to try? If only someone would suggest a solution to what is truly the most difficult problem I have ever faced.
Beat him up and take all the ice cream?
How boorish.
Did someone say bull rush?
No, I said boorish, as in lacking social— Oh, I see. You did not mishear me after all, but we're simply looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard.
Joke's on you, Miranda. I'm never not looking for an excuse to beat up the ice cream wizard. Look at all this ice cream I got. This one lets you breathe underwater, and this one licks you.
You brigand, you thief!
I got you some sugar blasted prince lips.
My reservation suddenly seemed to have vanished.
Good, because I want to try this popsicle. The stick is supposed to reveal how I'm gonna die.
Oh jeez.
Huh. Who knew my death would involve so many bottlenose dolphins? To celebrate the ice cream heist, Damien takes you to the beach and doesn't even try to drown you. Random. I'm second.
I'm third. She's both first and fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this!
The match is so intense and both teams are so into it. Alright. This is your whole team and their spirit is fueled by admiration. Finally you win and take +2 charm from the other team's leader. She's now a bit less fabulous. Polly seems really excited about trying reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you.
Oh jeez.
And the only thing you have to do is to get all the needed supplies. Which would be fine, except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone, because you assume the internet must know something about this, as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the coven, looking over at your phone.
Oh jeez.
Always the same with you.
What?
Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse Roman Wilkinson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world, they would never admit they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. You use your refined persuasion skills with the Coven, which include techniques such as repeating, "Tell me what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is," the point of exhaustion.
Okay, we might know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. But we know because of saving the world. So you'll need a penguin mask, a bag of marbles, and a kilo of guacamole. We're sure Valerie was selling a penguin mask the other day. Don't think we have a kilo of guac for you. What kind of pervs do you think we are? We totally have a bag of marbles, though. How about you keep the marbles and we never mention this again, okay? Okay, bye.
Wow.
Nicely done. In the end, it turned out to be exactly like that old toy commercial jingle. Marbles, marbles, you never have enough. They're perfect for booby traps and for super weird sex stuff. Huh, these marbles smell funny, though. Maybe they're already used.
Ew.
Yeah, it's gross. At first you feel like that's not okay, but then again, you're about to get in some really weird kinky stuff, so who are you to judge? Your mind is opened and your excitement grows. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun.
All right.
Your turn.
Yeah. I'm gonna increase my fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You're talking to Juan the small magical Latino cat when he tells you that you won't ever be as fun as Bob the scary clown. You accept the challenge, you go straight to Bob, stab him several times opening his bleeding chest, and eat some of his guts in order to consume his fun.
Oh, jeez.
Really? Do you think that's how this works? Well, it is. You gain 2 fun from poor Bob.
Poor Bob.
Yep. You're casually reading the latest issue of Monster magazine when you are rudely interrupted. See? Even Yoru, a sensitive monster with a good head on his shoulders and at least some smarts, is reading Monster magazine.
Yeah, and that's bad because we're warriors. So we need to fight.
Scott takes the magazine from you and punches it.
Hooray! Let's go solve another of the world's major problem.
No, Scott, we're social justice warriors. You see, Yoru, ever since our major success with the Fangles goat-head debacle, we've taken it upon ourselves to stand up against injustice.
By punching magazines!
No, Scott. As you no doubt noticed, Monster Magazine's sexiest monster alive this year is Count Victor von Musselbod, the werewolf prince/bodybuilder. That makes him the 5th royal werewolf bodybuilder in a row to earn the title. What about those of us with leaner physiques? What of our representation? So now we're endeavoring to get Monster Magazine to name someone from a more marginalized community as their sexiest creature alive.
We just need to figure out a way to convince them, since I guess purchasing the magazine wasn't good enough.
Psh, that's easy. All you need to do to solve everyone's body image issue forever is make our own version of the magazine featuring a 3-winged chupacabra on the cover, lean heavily into the warrior part, storm Monster Magazine, and hold the editor-in-chief captive until he promises to stop exclusively promoting one aesthetic as the pinnacle of monster sexiness.
Oh, jeez.
Phew.
Do you make your own, or do you beat the creator up?
That one.
Oh yes, good plan. I love being a warrior.
I'll admit, it does sound like an attention-grabbing demonstration if nothing else. Hot diggity dog. With that, you're off to storm the Monster Magazine headquarters, using the element of surprise. Your second favorite element, right after nitrogen. You're able to overpower Monster Magazine security and march straight into the editor-in-chief's office. We demand better representation.
We demand to be warriors!
It's time we use our weapons.
And our fists! And our fighting!
To sit down and have a heartfelt conversation about the damage lack of representation can do to society. The heartfelt conversation is very felt by the heart and quite conversationally. It delves deeply into the editor-in-chief's own deeply rooted body image issues and how idolizing werewolves makes him feel more comfortable. You all agree that he should be in therapy, and he agrees that he should do a special issue of Monster devoted to all kinds of beauty. Hooray! You gain 2 fun and 1 charm.
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Let me choose the bathroom. The day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there, you run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of this shit. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness.
Oh my god.
Well, it wasn't that bad at all. You gain 2 bloodiness, 2 boldness, thanks to Mamimi. and proceed to the bathroom.
You stay long after everyone else has gone. You're deep in yet another discussion with Liam. This time you're arguing about which celebrities are also well-known Naruto fan artists.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm telling you, for the 100th time, despite what everyone believes, there's a very strong Naruto subculture among Oscar-winning actors. One could say Naruto is the biggest inspiration for many of them.
Oh, Jesus.
But you stop your conversation when you realize you're not alone. Damien is in the corner styling the hair of a corpse?
Oh, jeez, Damien.
Hey, Damien, what are you doing?
Gah!
Okay, you caught me. I have a huge secret. I want to be a hairstylist and makeup artist.
Wow.
No one is judging you, Damien. But before you judge me, let me tell you the whole story. Once upon a time, there was a young demon who was a huge fan of cars and illegal drag races. And so the young demon, whose name was Big Twist Damien, heard of an incredible TV show called Boo Paul's Drag Race, and he thought, damn, it's about time they did a show about drag racing. But what a fool was he, for the TV show was not about motorsports, but about drag. First the demon watched the show, waiting for the part where the actual drag racing happened. Only to discover there was none. But by the end of the first episode, he was blown away by the contestants, who happened to be fiercer and stronger than any warrior or actual drag racer the young demon had ever seen.
Oh, jeez.
He realized they were so kick-ass in part because of the intense and elaborate hairstyles they had, and the makeup that was more badass than any war paint he had yet witnessed. At that moment, he realized he wanted to be able to give the fierceness to other people, and that's how he started on his secret path to become a hairstylist and makeup artist.
Jeez.
What you might not expect is that young demon was I, Damien.
Oh, jeez.
You literally told us 2 seconds ago that his name was Damien. But it could have been another demon named Damien, dude. Anyway, were you practicing hairstyles on this corpse? Yeah. I didn't want you to know until I was the ultimate hairstylist and the most feared makeup artist.
Oh, jeez.
But I feel that I'm not yet meeting my full potential. I need an even more badass training method. Any ideas?
Witness a love. Witness a loved one getting killed or almost killed and get so angry and end up unleashing a new level of stylism. Or meet a tough adversary and build a rivalrous frenemy relationship and pushes both of you to improve.
What? Great idea. Liam pulls a gun from somewhere and shoots you in the leg.
Oh, shit! Damn it! Let's keep it going.
What are you doing? I mean, Foggy's been helping you with this personal issue of yours in a selfless way. I'm sure he has grown on you. Don't be an idiot. Foggy might have been super cool about this and really understanding and very supportive, but... Oh yeah, you might be right.
Jeez.
Of course I'm right. And I'll shoot him in the head unless you get better at hairstyling and makeup.
Oh, damn, I don't want to die.
No! Damien starts doing your hair with a never-before-seen intensity.
Hey, we heard a shot and our logical response was to follow the sound and see what stupid thing was happening. Well, what's going on?
Damien can't answer because he's too focused on styling the shit out of your hair. Gah! What's this? Is this the power of caring? Damien gives you such a great hairstyle that your leg wound is healed.
Oh, jeez.
Damien, this is majestic. Foggy's hair looks like the concept of victory. Why were you hiding that you were so good at this?
I wanted to be the very best before anyone knew.
Now you are, Damien, because you're doing hair for the right reasons. Yes, with skills like these, you'll be famous. Everyone will know you.
Yeah, everyone. It's clear Damien is still hiding something, but that's a twist for another event. For now, be happy that you are gaining 2 charm and 1 boldness for taking a bullet for such selfless reasons.
I took a bullet to the shin.
Let's go.
And gain an epic hairstyle.
Yeah, get an epic hairstyle, but take a bullet to the shin. Jeez. No, it's... Yeah.
Show me that money.
Okay. Bob Ross. Yeah. A Russian horror / romance
Catch
novel.
you later.
Oh, now they have 0 money. That weekend, something happened to Amira.
Let's do this.
That night, you head to Club with all your coolest friends, Liam, Polly, Vera, Foggy, and Yoru. Unfortunately, when you get up to the front of the line, the bouncer and his massive club tell you Vera and Polly are banned.
Banned? What? Just because last time we were here, I spiked everyone's drinks with Chimera toxin and then charged them all for the antidote? Unfair. That was hilarious. It's not a crime if it's hilarious. I'm pretty sure that's how the laws work.
Well, don't just stand there, ladies. Seduce the bouncer. Use your wiles for the common good.
Excuse you? Since when is it my job to use my sexuality to get you into clubs? I totally would, but the last time I had sex with this bouncer, I turned into his dead mom partway through as a joke, and now I don't think he likes me.
You can listen to these 3 argue all night, but you rather do it with while drunk. So you suggest the most obvious candidate. Oh, me or you?
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Me? Your plan is simple yet effective. Oh no, you hoist Yoru onto your shoulders and wrap the 2 of you in a trench coat, effectively doubling your sexiness.
Oh, jeez.
Awesome. The bouncer is speechless. He's never seen a monster. The old sussy trench coat gag, classic. I can't believe that actually worked. That trench coat isn't even designer. I must say, appreciate your use of oblique strategy. Polyvera and Liam looks fairly impressed. And they gained 2 fun and 1 charm. Oh, I gained some too.
Yeah.
Random. You're first. I'm last.
The die is cast.
Yep. Week 2.
Morning.
Sure.
Okay, now. Let's see if I could do this one right.
Alright.
The rave, crazy. You spot the small Mexican Latino cat who seems a bit sad. He explains to you he's worried that people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him as such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in this school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom prequel Monsters Middle School. I want to play this prequel game now. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You've gained 2 fun.
You hang out afterwards to impress Liam with your sweet Instagram filters. You're really making some headway when...
Greetings, my love.
Can I...
You can do it.
Okay. Never fear, Bortine. I am here to rescue you from the drudgery of high school. I suppose your heart's in the right place, but I'm afraid there's no experience novel enough to conquer my limitless ennui. Not even marrying an interdimensional prince? No, not even that.
Oh, gee.
What about marrying an interdimensional prince ironically? My god, it's so disruptive. It may be the most disruptive thing ever. No, it seems the prince has bewitched Liam with his idiotic proposal. All is lost, unless you can think of something even more disruptive to marry.
The toilet on its
The concept of marriage itself.
I'll go with unicorn.
Alright. Oh, you're not creative enough.
Ah, don't be ridiculous.
Yes, I'm glad we agree. Now,
Ah,
marrying a toilet unicorn isn't disruptive. It's already been done.
shit.
Wait, are you saying that you, as an interdimensional prince, aren't up to date on disruptive ironic marriages? I wasn't aware it was an important field of study. You weren't aware? Unbelievable. I'm surrounded by posers.
I'm out.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to marry something truly disruptive, like a tub of cottage cheese or a mime.
Oh, jeez.
Liam leaves you and the prince in his vampiric dust. The prince looks devastated, but you don't feel half as sorry for him as you do for yourself. You lose 2 creativity and 1 smarts.
Shit, I'm becoming dumber now.
Let's do this.
That day, you visit the bathrooms, taking number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 STD.
Oh, jeez.
Later, you see that Polly is even more excited than usual, and you decide to see what's going on.
You know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching recently, get it? And I think I finally figured it out. Who I really am, I mean. My spirit emoji. I think a lot of people would say I'm like the winking ghost emoji or the flag of Ecuador emoji, but those are just who I am on the outside, you know? My real spirit emoji is pink heart with a blue arrow through it. It's like, I'm sweet, right? But I've also got a dark side. What about you? What's your spirit emoji?
Awesome, boo.
Hair horn? That's a great choice. Man, I love when I'm listening to a sick pop song and all of a sudden air horn, air horn, air horn. It really keeps the party going. We should hang out more if you're anything like an air horn. I bet you never get annoying.
Yeah, you're an air horn funny, which is a good thing. Gain 2 fun, 1 charm.
Let's go.
That day, you spend some time on the library species managing your start kicker. But man. You deceive lots of people with a sensationalist video and impossible promises. Nice. You gain 1,000 money, but almost everything goes to cover costs and you keep only 2 money. Liam and Damien stand over a pile of books Liam has gathered. They're scowling intently as if the books... Oh. Our school's teacher is the most common mainstream basic material imaginable. I think there's only one thing we can do, really. Petition the school to include works of value. Burn the books!
Oh, jeez.
Damien, you're absolutely right. The fight against anti-intellectualism must be telegraphed in strong action, not just empty words. Damien snaps his fingers and the books burst into flames. You have to admit, between a petition and fire, fire is the much cooler option. Unfortunately, it's at this exact moment that Crazy Martin chooses to appear. Oh no, 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 not again. He always thinks these things are my fault just because they are. I can't get detention. I'm seeing a nondescript yogurt resort concert this weekend. There's no time to let Liam finish. Quick, step in and be the hero they need. Without thinking, you grab as many books as you can and throw them into the fire as well. You add a chair and a table too. Turns out pretty much everything in the library is flammable. Liam and Damien get into the spirit and are soon adding computers, magazines, and students to the bonfire. Crazy Martin runs to grab a fire extinguisher, at which point you, Liam, and Damien are able to sneak out of the library, leaving behind no possible trace evidence considering everything you touched is ash. Hot damn, that was some of the best arson I've ever seen, and believe me, I know my arson. Perhaps when they restock the library, they'll choose books with a more diverse array of historical perspectives. Or even better, they won't, and then we can do this shit all over again. If high school doesn't work out for you, at least you've got a bright future as a career arsonist. You gain 2 boldness and 1 fun.
All right.
Alright, my turn.
Your turn.
What's the things again? I'm gonna go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. Later, you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of ennui. Hey, Yoru, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice. Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a were-koala on this dating site, and all things are going well for a time.
Lame.
But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turn-off. Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle and not a person. The postmodern protocol dictates for me just to ghost him and never talk to him again. But that's horrible, and I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam. God, I can't read. I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. What an ordeal. So I've settled on just sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? The thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis?
Oh, gee.
This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments, so he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, crocodile. This one, little vampire growing disinterest in overly attached were koala emoji.
Jeez.
Is that creative?
Do the second one. I mean the first one. First one.
Okay. Okay.
I was right.
Thank you.
No problem.
What? That's so nuanced. Let's send it right now. He's texted me back. Let's see. Liam, even if it hurts my heart, I understand how you feel. Maybe you're right. Maybe we used to be like a croissant and now we're just a school bus. Maybe we should now do as shooting stars do and look for the trumpet to our crocodile. Farewell, my purple shooting star. Perfect. No more overly attached were koala, and I can still have a clear conscience.
Not bad.
I must admit, your emoji poetry has touched my soul. You're an artist, and the smartphone is your gentle harp. Maybe one day you could show me your feelings through delicate emojis too. You were basically so nervous that you selected a bunch of emojis at random, but it worked. Sweet, and who knows? Maybe Liam is the trumpet to your crocodile. You gain 2 charm and 1 creativity. I'm last again.
Gee.
Lunchtime.
Let's do this!
You take your seat and... If you didn't know any better, you would say that it seems like Vera and Polly are almost more interested in their phones than you. It's nothing personal, Mira. It's just that Polly and I are very engrossed in texting our financial slave.
Basically went over this already.
Uh-huh.
Not buying things for people, having people buy things for me. Duh. Good thing he's rich enough to take care of both of us. You know what they say, true friendship is sharing secrets and financial slaves.
Which one was she picked?
I don't know. Because I know the llama one was Polly's thing.
Yeah. Medusa's not gonna feel welcome. She's like, I'm out, cease.
It was a bar mitzvah. Just gonna go check on her legal law firm now. Also, the little monster guy in the back that says "Kiss the Cook" is cute. Foggy, do you see the little monster guy behind there?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
When you reach Liam and Damon's table, do we really need special forms?
What if? What if the DLC comes out, allowing you to play as like the non-playable characters?
Oh, that'd be interesting.
And the playable characters you have their own backstory.
Oh yeah, like their own personalities, and you could try to date one of them.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Rad!
But I really want to play the prequel now. If there even is one.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have to look for it later.
Sure.
It's your turn to choose.
Sure. I'll just go to the shop.
All right.
Hey, stranger.
What are you gonna get?
That's $10. I only have 9. I'll go with Bob Ross.
All right.
Later, Gator.
All right.
You have 2 left. It's either the fish chick or the
Or the witch coven.
that saves the world. For the witch.
Alright. You're enjoying your meal in peace when you hear the unmistakable sound of three throats clearing. Ahem. 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 That's all I can do. Yes, hello. As you know, it is customary for a benevolent witch coven to have, as an ally, a malevolent creature of some sort. And since Liam has apparently decided he's too cool for us now, I mean, because of your incredible resume and good looks, we've decided to accept you on a trial basis as our supernatural companion for one adventure. Adventure not to exceed 3 episodes or eclipse the main plot arc. As a consideration for your willing participation, we'll even allow you your choice of adventures. 3 episodes? You could knock out one of these adventures by the end of lunch, and it actually sounds fun. The Coven gives you 2 options. Stop the crime ghost who's been taking over children's bodies and using them to rob banks. You have a never before seen plan. Take on the greatest villain of all, income inequality.
Hmm. I guess the second one? It turns out income inequality is the name of a giant goblin made of money that's been terrorizing the city.
Shit.
You attack it in the only way you know how. Stealing. It's working. All that money you stole was load-bearing. The goblin is going to collapse. Yep, that was totally your plan. You definitely weren't just stealing the money because you wanted money. Excellent. The day is saved once again, thanks to the Coven and our faithful sidekick, Yoru. It turns out the best way to defeat income inequality is by robbing from the rich and giving to yourself. You gain 4 money. Yay, I'm first.
Third.
Oh, it's the evening. We're close to prom, man.
Oh, damn.
I don't even know who I have enough stats with.
Me neither.
Go to the auditorium. Oh my god, I have a mustache!
Three Musketeer.
Yeah. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain 2 creativity. In the middle of everything, a portal opens up and swallows Vera, Polly, and Liam. You dive in to rescue them and straight into the season finale of The Interdimensional Bachelor.
Oh, wow.
Good lord. Help, I'm in danger of spraining my eyes from rolling them so hard.
Yes.
Oh my god, we're on a game show?
Yes, indeed. Tonight, you 3 will answer a series of trivia questions. Whoever gets the most points becomes my...
I'm gonna win. I don't even care what the prize is.
Your what? Your wife? What a revolting premise. So you're saying we're supposed to respond to a series of questions and scenarios? Our answers to which will make us more or less likely to achieve a romantic outcome with you? That's extremely problematic. I can't think of anyone who would ever want to play such a tawdry dating game.
Oh, wow.
Everybody, stop raising reasonable concerns so I can hear the first question.
That's the spirit. Question number 1. Describe your ideal marriage proposal. But before Polly can answer, you buzz in yourself. Now's your chance to give an answer that will end the competition and send the prince packing. I present you with my grandmother's wedding ring, still attached to my naked grandmother. Jaw unhinges, bees pour out. Fuck, which one is what?
A jaw hinges.
Was that bold or creative?
That'd be I think that would be creative.
Oh, it's bold.
Oh, damn.
You unhinge your jaw and let these bees pour out. You definitely couldn't do this back in your home dimension. Ugh! Stop that! You're supposed to answer with words, not bees!
Probably should have specified that. Bees seem like a legitimate answer to me.
What, are you against avant-garde forms of expression? Words are so passé.
Oh man, I was gonna say bees. You totally stole my answer. Wait, I've got it.
Polly unhinges her ghostly jaw and thousands of locusts pour out. Damn, you wish you'd thought of that. Locusts are way cooler. It doesn't matter though. The prince is so busy fending off bugs, he can't focus on keeping you in his dimension. You all teleport back home. You're pleased with your victory, although your throat is a little hoarse, which is ironic because a little hoarse isn't what came out of your mouth. You gain 2 creativity and 1 boldness.
Let's go.
I just noticed, like, in the bathroom stalls, it says, Jekyll loves Hyde.
I know. So basically, he loves himself.
Yep. Death overrated. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. Hey, asshole, go to hell. Like, literally, my house is in hell and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kind of gotta damn your immortal soul.
Jeez.
So how about it? What crimes against God and man will you commit so we can hang out? Jesus Christ, running over a bunch of nuns with a lawnmower? Looking into my eyes, huh? Damien pulls out a copy of the Holy Bible with the Bible crossed out and replaced with butthole. Nope, gazing deep into my eyes isn't in here. Gazing deep into my butt, maybe. The laws of heaven and hell are pretty strict about butts. But eyes, the only rule about them is that if a dude stabs one of yours, you should stab one of his.
An eye for an eye.
You can stop with the intense eye contact now, it's creepy. But you can't stop. There's something wrong with your eyes. You go to the doctor to have them surgically replaced, and then you have to stab the doctor's eyes because of the Bible. It's a whole thing. You lose too many in one charm.
Sure.
Where are you gonna go?
Oh, me. My turn.
Yep.
Didn't even know. I'm gonna go to the gym.
Alright.
Match ball take place. Point. You're about to eliminate the player from the other team. But suddenly you convince him to throw the ball at you with a heartfelt speech about the importance of everybody's lives. The player bursts into tears, and you take advantage of that moment of weakness, throwing a ball at him. You lose 5 mercies, but you gain. You lose 5 mercies. That's a stat that might be useful in the Monsters Prom sequel, but isn't now. You gain 2 charm.
You're arguing with Liam, Polly, and Miranda about use of the word indie, what its true meaning is, and if it's worth using at all nowadays. When you're suddenly distracted by a piercing anime scream, you go to investigate and find Damien giving a kick-ass hairstyle to a new corpse. Where the hell is he getting these?
Whoa, this is gorge, Damien.
Paulina is right. Why aren't you uploading these online and taking the internet by storm?
It's suspicious, and the last time we talked to you about this, you got super mysterious and said, yeah, everyone, which makes us think there is a final twist to your shyness about your love for hairstylism and makeup.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if you know I'm this fierce and fabulous. But I keep it a secret because I don't want my dads to know about this fixation on hairstylism, makeup, and RuPaul's Drag Race. Oh, your dads wouldn't want you to like drag? What? They're not backwards, Liam. I do some drag myself every now and then, and my dads couldn't care less if I want to be the king or the queen of hell.
Jeez.
But that's the thing. They want me to rule our circle of hell.
Oh, backstory.
You see, the 8th Circle has always been hotly contested by many held generals in a constant war for dominance. None were ever victorious. Alliances were formed, but they never lasted due to constant backstabbing. No one expected an alliance like my dad's, since they weren't just allied, but in love. So their alliance never broke, and they conquered the 8th Circle of hell together. At first, they were despised for daring to love each other, but they showed that love made them not weaker, but stronger. And now, thanks to them, love is a badass thing down there in that circle. Thanks to them, I can be here at school as a part of this crazy game of being romanced for prom and such. They're the fucking best. But they expect me to inherit their armies one day and become a general and ruler. Because we, the Lave, we love and we destroy and we love to destroy. Don't get me wrong, I love violence and war, and being a general and a ruler sounds kick-ass, but sometimes I feel pressured. What if I just want to be a hairstylist? Maybe I'll change my mind, but I want to have that choice. It makes me sad inside. Can't I be a general and a hairstylist? Why do I have to be only one?
Jeez.
I feel you, Damien. Some people can be too traditional when it comes to careers. You're this or that, as if your true calling needs to be a given thing. But I myself am a strong advocate of career fluidity, because it's about time we start a conversation about the plurality and complexity of career identity.
But Liam said, we need to come up with a plan for your dads to acknowledge that you would be an awesome hairstylist, Dame.
That'd be great.
Come on, let's think of a plan. Foggy, any ideas? You're the one with all the wacky plans.
I am. Practice the art of self makeover. Give your dads a complete makeover while they sleep. For them to naturally discover the advantages of your dream. Speak a language they understand. Change your scissors for a dagger, and your makeup for blood. I'll go with this one.
Oh, you're not bold enough.
Shit.
That's crazy. So crazy it just might work. I just have to eviscerate my dads into understanding. I think he meant for you to do a makeover using tools they understand, not patricide.
Aw, getting killed because someone wants to make a point? That reminds me of how I died.
And I'm sure that's a hell of a story, but I have some dads to viciously attack.
Remember to use the fish knife, the most deadly of all silverware, Damien.
Oh, jeez.
I think I'll settle for a good old regular assassination dagger. Wish me luck. I'll open their minds one way or the other.
Bye, Damien. Good luck. And don't forget to graciously raise your pinky while stabbing them.
Oh, jeez.
I won't, Mir. I won't. And so he leaves. You know that was a horrible idea that will backfire on him and ultimately on you, right?
Shit.
Haha, totes. Now that you mention it, it actually sounds like a pretty foolish plan. Tomorrow will be a very bad day to be Foggy.
They're completely right, and the next day you're told Damien's dads are still alive and well and disapproving of their son's dream, while Damien is grounded for his assassination attempt.
Ah.
He's definitely not happy with you, and his way of being unhappy with you causes you to lose 3 fun and a lot of blood.
Okay, I'll look for someone else.
Let's do this.
Man, their fun is like at 24.
Damn. They're gonna get Polly for sure.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts.
Oh, jeez.
I'm totally gonna go get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna?
Of course you do. What are you responsible? What are you responsible? The important question is what kind?
Sex!
You look blankly at Polly.
What? That's what it spells, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it spells either sex or LSD.
Jeez.
And a knuckle tattoo is obviously longer than 3 letters.
Damn.
So, sex it is.
You start to explain that sex is the same length as LSD, but Polly presses a finger to your lips.
Shh, my little dumplet. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can really be.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. She does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want if you just keep adding X to the end. You gain 2 fun and 1 creativity. It's Monster Prom! Okay,
Your turn.
I'm gonna ask Liam.
Oh, hey.
I'm gonna go for it.
Hey, noob.
Who are you gonna ask?
Fuck. Since in this game, I fucked around and haven't even. Just go with the one who rejects me again.
Okay.
Hey, boo.
Alright,
Sure.
let's see how this goes.
Yeah?
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Disgusting.
Yeah, she
Yep.
rejected.
That's disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone. Like right now. Hey you, peasant.
Miranda is just waving her hand at a distracted passerby.
I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation. See? I know him. Farewell.
Miss me. Disgusting.
It all seems pretty bleak, but you're a natural fighter, so you fought. For the right to marry your own hand, since that seems like your last chance at finding love.
Jeez.
Yay! Oh god, I'm so scared. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you.
How ironic.
Oh, I see. You mean like going ironically, right? How smart of you. Yeah, I can totally see it. Let's go to prom together, but as a way of internally mocking all those holophonies. I got a thing! Even if
Damn.
we're doing literally the same thing they're doing. Genius.
You're
Oh my god! My little guy's wearing a top hat!
You finally got it, even though it wasn't the right guy.
Yeah. Prom night was dreamy. You and Liam criticized the vulgar musical choices of the band the entire night. You know what? That's actually something I would do.
I'm just sulking in the corner.
Oh, man. And at one point, you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin. A renowned music blogger happened to be there because for some reason she thinks the next big thing will be found at a high school prom or whatever. She said, I understood virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde and too much of an intellectual delicacy even for me. I give it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam de Liancourt and Yoru crashing future prom nights. They will wow you. You both kept a copy of the review as a memory of such a wonderful night together. Wow! Yo! I looked out. Plucked up courage, ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see, will Vicky get Damien?
Will she? The suspense is killing me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm already dead, so it's killing me again.
Prom with you? You dumb fuck.
rad.
That's a fucking great idea. Oh my god, they did it.
Wow.
Wow. Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom.
Let's set the world
Prom
on
night was
fire,
crazy
baby.
intense. At one point, a classmate of yours criticized how Damien is always getting into fistfights. For which Damien punched him, starting yet another fistfight. He joined in and fought with him back to back.
Wow.
It was a super sexy choreographed fight, and you even exchanged trusting glances while watching over each other's backs. And that wasn't the only time that night you took care of Damien's rear. Wink. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Let's do this.
Alright.
Now it's her
Finally
turn.
pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to monster prom with you.
Yes.
Prom? Yes. It'll be a night to remember, boo. Well, it would be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high. I most likely won't remember shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies.
Woo!
You ate some good old ayahuasca cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as crazy as possible. Then you spent all night dancing at prom. Or that was what you thought you did. In reality, you were in the middle of the desert dancing with 3 wizard hobos, a guy in a stuffed animal costume, and the incarnation of an ancient god.
Gee.
Still, best night ever. Most likely to never be understood, best at violence. Wow. So we all got a date except you.
I never got a date. I skipped. I told you.
I'm sorry.
And hopefully next time Kazuki can be here.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has better luck than I do.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah. Probably.
This thing is taking a while to load.
Yeah, it is. We did experience the troubles in the online portion, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Swift is saying bye.
Huh?
The person who joined us, Swift.
Huh.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you. It was really awesome to have you here.
Well, since this thing's taking a while to finish loading. Yeah, so that's our stream.
Yeah, and it was really fun. We had a lot of good laughs.
So yeah, thanks for coming to the first White Crow Gaming stream.
Oh, yeah. And I just subscribed to this channel.
Yeah, so if you have any games you'd like to recommend us to play next time, let us know.
Be awesome.
And hopefully next time you'll be able to meet our 3rd member, which is Kazu. So, yeah, until then, see you guys.
Yeah. Ciao for now.